what I'm sharing tonight, because I only speak about experiences that I've been through and the choices I made during those moments. Whether they're wrong or right is what I chose to do. So I'm speaking today because people are always telling me, wow, I can't believe you have a missing arm. I can't believe you go to work. I can't believe you drive a car. I can't believe you still drive after getting hit by a truck, and losing your arm while you were still awake. And the reason that I'm able to do all this, the reason that I was able to leave the hospital after many months of multiple surgeries after I lost my arm and complications, the reason I was able to walk and become active again in society after my accident, it didn't happen overnight. Like, I wasn't in the right mindset as soon as I lost my arm. I was angry, I was upset, but the point of this is me losing my arm is not the worst thing I ever been through. It's not the worst thing I ever been through. I come from a background that wasn't the easiest growing up. I was sexually molested from the age of 4 to the age of 12, which turned me into a very violent person because, you're being molested by someone that's supposed to protect you and care for you and love you, but in return, they're hurting you, and it makes you almost numb and dead inside when it happens at such an early age for such a long period of time. And then I was also exposed to mental and physical abuse. I was never good enough. And because of me enduring that pain, having my innocence ripped away from me, having the notion that I'm not good enough, maybe if I was good enough, this wasn't going to happen to me, they would love me if I was good enough. And having that kind of train of thought at such an early age, it led me to succeed in life because I was always challenging myself to do better because I wanted to be the best. I always ended up wanting that approval that I didn't get from my parents. I still wanted it in society. So I poured myself into my career, always wanting more. And that pain that I endured of that abandonment, that hurt, that, betrayal from being sexually molested for so many years by someone that's supposed to provide and protect, that anger and that pain helped me overcome all the emotions and everything I was going when I lost my arm. You have to realize I wasn't born like this. I lost my arm 8-9 years ago. I lost my arm at the age of 40. So I had to learn how to do everything again. How to put on a bra, how to button my pants, how to put on sneakers. And I was angry and I was upset because of what I went through. The point of me sharing this is that sometimes you need the BS to fertilize your plant to grow. A flower is not going to grow without fertilization. So the shit that you go through, the shit that you think you can't endure, you can. It's mind over matter. Whatever you perceive yourself to achieve, you can achieve it. Because look at me. I'm missing an arm. You guys see my videos at work. You see me driving. You see me in my best spirits. And it's because, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I lost my arm. I'm a better individual. I'm a better person. I'm a better me. I know my self-worth. I know my value. And all that came from after I lost my arm. Yes, I get angry sometimes. Yes, I go through issues, because I can't do certain things with one arm and I'll get frustrated. But I just teach myself how to do it a different way. So I'm sharing this because I don't know if anybody's going through something, but believe you me, whatever you're going through is going to prepare you for your bigger challenge. It's going to prepare you for your bigger achievements, because nothing worth having in this life doesn't come with hard work. It doesn't come with sacrifice. I fought hard to be able to work. I fought hard to be able to drive. Even though people tell me, how can you drive? You was in a massive car accident. You know, I flatlined, I died. You know, like I went through a lot, but it doesn't scare me to drive. I still got to get from point A to point B. I'm not going to let fear dictate what goes on in my life, because if I was to live by fear alone, I would have never been able to survive me losing my arm. Just imagine, my arm was ripped off of me while I was still awake. This big semi-truck hit me head on and ripped off my arm while I was still awake. Like, and then the therapy and the multiple surgeries and then the complications that came from this accident. I fought hard because I wasn't going to be a victim. And I was never going to be able to have that kind of drive, that kind of motivation, if I didn't go through heartbreak, if I didn't go through betrayal, if I didn't go through abandonment. If I never endured that kind of pain, I would have never been able to survive this. So losing my arm wasn't the worst thing I have endured in life. And whatever situation you're in is not permanent. You want different, you do different. Mind over matter. You'd be amazed how powerful you are. So that's all I'm sharing. I'm glad you guys are watching. That was in my heart. Everybody's always saying you're so energetic. You're always, upbeat. You're always happy. And I am, because I'm alive. I'm alive. Mike, thank you for your comment. Hey, I really like your message and you're fine. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. I'm just sharing me. I'm just sharing how I survived. It took many years for me to get to this point. And now I can say as a woman, I know my value. I know my worth. I'm uncensored now. I have a voice. I don't care how people perceive me. I know who I am. And it took a while. I'm 48 years old, and it took all this time for me to get to this position in life. And it's such a rewarding position to be in, because it's true freedom. It's true, and you're truly uninhibited. And it's amazing when you know your value, you know your worth. And, anything worth having, you got to fight for it. Nothing's going to be given to you. If you want it, go get it. Mind over matter. It really does work. Thank you for listening. I was just sharing my Sunday share. I said I was going to share more of my experiences and how I go on a day-to-day. And this is how I do it. Every time I get frustrated, because I can't button my pants or I can't open a can, for me to cook something, I think about this situation. This is not the worst thing I have endured. And I can endure so much more, because it's mind over matter. And my mind tells me I will not fail, because I don't have that option. I wasn't born with the luxury to fail. And my faith is great. If God brought me to it, He is going to carry me through it. So whatever you're going through, just hold on. It's just a puddle. It's not a storm. Tide Amputee loves you.